going to put on some lip stuff because I can and because it looks good. And I want to look good for some reason. Yes, because I need to look good while I clean, I guess. I'm kind of weird like that. Anyway, put a little bit of lip stuff on because y'all know that's pretty much my go-to as far as makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I do like my lip stuff. So I'm going to put that on. I got some new lip stuff. I'll show you in a minute if I haven't already. I don't think I have. My ex-husband's wife gave it to me. She sells Mary Kay Cosmetics. Mary Kay. And this is the color. It looks different when it's on me though. And plus I'm putting it over fuchsia, other fuchsia stuff. I think it's fuchsia. I don't know what color this is. It's Wet and Wild Megalast Rouge and something I can't pronounce. Fruity something. Is it fruity? Finimat. Oh. Rouge à lèvres au funi mat. Something like that. So let's see what the color is. It says Berry Recognize. All right. And this one is from Mary Kay, and it is Fuchsia Dream. Rêve Fuchsia. Yum. I am not a French speaker. Okay. So I'm going to put this on. There we go. So along the way, over the years that I've been on YouTube, I have come at times to feel really bad about things like how my house looks, what I look like, stuff I say, whatever. Until I went to other social media forums in which people are doing the same thing that I've been doing. Like there are people that go on there that are absolutely what the world would call hideous looking. And there are people that show their houses that are way worse than mine. And people doing all kinds of things in all kinds of ways. So I no longer feel bad anymore about who I am and what I do. And if y'all do, then I don't know. I guess that's your problem. As somebody on TikTok said that I heard. And that's your problem. Okay, so anyhow, I'm going to take my clip out of my hair. I'm going to show you our new little ensemble. So you can kind of see what I'm working with here. This is all new, okay? And I'm trying to put stuff away since we moved stuff around again. You know us. We never keep anything the same. That right there is my little table. I now have an eating table for mealtime. We have not implemented that yet, but that is in the works. Over here, you will see that white shelf that used to be there has been replaced by another metal cabinet. Metal cabinet in the corner, which you can hardly see, but it's there. And then metal cabinet right here. And then over here, I'm not going to show you too much of my counter because heaven forbid you see mess on the counter. I'll have to hear about it evermore after. But my air fryer is over there kind of in the corner, like right about there. I'm eventually going to get all of that reorganized and put there neatly. For the cats, this is what we're at. If you haven't seen the cat shelf up there, that is Bo's area. He goes up there and hangs out. There's a blanket up there for him, and he loves it. And then, of course, we have my piano, which is a mess that I have to neaten. Because, of course, when you move stuff around, you're going to have stuff everywhere till you put it away. So I haven't had a chance to finish putting away. Hence why I'm on a live stream. Because while I talk to all you guys, and hopefully you come in and talk with me, I will get some stuff done. And regardless of whether you talk to me or not, I will get stuff done because, well, that's how it works. So here is the cat platform. And then there's, of course, a platform here. And there's a little section over there and a section over there. And the cats go up there and hang out when they want to. So, yeah. Also over here, you will notice we moved the cat tree right over here to this corner next to the piano. So a cat can come up there after I clean off the piano and hang out if they want to. Mo is already finding her spot there. All right. So I just thought I'd show you guys the update on the home furnishing and rearranging and organizing. But now, while I chit-chat with myself or you, whichever happens, I'm going to set this little phone thing down. Let me show you my new phone stand. It is Hanukkah for us, by the way. Matthew bought me this. It says inspire. So, you know, I like to think of myself as a motivator, or what do they call us? Not entertainer. What is the word? Ugh. I can't think of the word now. Somebody just said it to me the other day. I'm not a something, but I can't remember what it was. It's not an entertainer. It's not a motivator. It's not a life coach. It's not a producer. Oh my gosh. Influencer. That's what it is. An influencer. Yeah. I'm kind of an influencer, sort of. I don't know what I influence people to do. Maybe to break free from the abuse. Yeah. Here's my other little phone stand. I like this one too, but actually the one that Matthew bought me fits my phone much better. So I don't know. I might re-gift the phone stand. Who knows? I might. Might just. Okay. Anyhow. Um, yeah, I do have a TikTok channel, y'all. I was kind of keeping it private for a long time so the riffraff didn't follow me over there, but I really don't care at this point as long as they don't start, you know, trouble. Um, and on TikTok, I think it's pretty easy to boot people that you don't want to deal with. I'm not sure, but I think it is. Oh, come on, not this again. Neil, come on. Come on. Somebody go. You don't need to follow him. You need to go outside and run around. There you go. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you for playing. All right. Our cats are still not neutered yet. That won't happen till January 9th, hopefully. And when it does, I'm going to be probably screaming so loud you'll hear me clearing the other side of the United States and the world. Because this constant fighting, spraying, and all the stuff that male cats do is gross and irritating. All kinds of junk on me, fuzzies and everything. Yeah. So I'm going to be really happy when that happens, and hopefully the cats will calm down and I'll get along again, because this house has been quite chaotic when the two males get together or the three males get together, and they're just like competing all the time, and it's annoying. It's very annoying. All right, so I have to figure out what I'm doing with all this stuff that I have. I'm going to try to put some stuff in bags and boxes and ship it on out to the shed eventually. That's my plan. So I'm going to grab this little Santa bag over here. I have lots of stuff that, hey, I had to be honest with you guys. Some of you have been so good to me over the years, and you've given me stuff. Like, I know Mommy Mars has been absolutely beyond wonderful to us. She's given me tons of stickers and little books and things. And the books I definitely look at and read. The stickers I use when I, you know, need a sticker. But I don't use them all the time. So I don't have a desk in here anymore. I am probably going to package these up nice and, you know, neatly so nothing happens to them, and put some of them out in the shed in a bag inside of the Santa bag up on a shelf, so that nothing happens to them, and I can go out and get stickers as I need them. But I'm not keeping it all in the house because I don't have room. And although I really, really appreciate all of the kindness of everybody over the years, I finally had to ask myself, you know, how much of this stuff do you really use? And do you really need it in the house at all times? Can you not go out to the shed, get off your lazy batookus, and go out there and use it if you need it? So yes, I'm going to have to make some decisions of what to keep inside and what to put outside. And I'm sure she understands. She probably has the same issue I do with trying to find space for everything after a while. And I'm trying to minimalize as best as I can, because I seriously need to. When you live in a 523 square foot house, there is not a lot of room for much of anything, y'all. There just isn't. So I have to do it. That's what I'm sitting here doing right now. So, like this thing, I definitely use this. It tells you all of the nutritional information in your basic foods. Yeah, that's definitely a keeper, because I have to have that. All my keto recipes I have either thrown out or am giving away to somebody that's doing keto. I am not, so I don't really need them anymore. But there are some recipes I can definitely adapt to my whole food plant-based lifestyle, and those recipes will remain in the house somewhere, probably in my cupboard. I'm going to allow myself a certain amount of things in the house. Maverick, you're fine. Stop. If you hear a little in the background, that's the cats getting ready to fight and do a knockdown drag out that I don't need on my live stream. Hi, Bobo man. What you doing, bud? You come say hi? Nope. I want to get away from Mr. Growly over there. I don't blame you, Bowie. Next, there is the matter of the nail polish. Now, I can't put nail polish out to the shed at all. I can, however, store nail polish up in the cubby. So that is probably where this is all going to go. Once I go through it and see which of it is dried out that I want to get rid of, or the nail polish that I just don't wear. Because there's no point in keeping stuff I'm not going to use. You know, if it doesn't spark joy, as what's-her-face says, that one lady that does the videos about that. I always forget her name. If you guys remember it, let me know. Not Earth. Okay. All right, so yeah. I'm going to check nail polish one thing at a time, and if I don't wear it, it's going out. That is what I'm doing today. Organizing, and like I said, hopefully chatting with somebody at some point. Let me turn on the live chat in case you do come in and decide to chat with me. I love this color. I just recently got this for Christmas. It is so pretty. I think it goes on pretty clear though, so you can't really see it, but I will keep that because I like it. This is Infinite Shine. It's so clear that you can't even see it, so that's not really one that I wear a lot. I definitely do not do red, so red nail polish can go somewhere. Metal nail polish. I like this. That's really pretty. I like those chrome colors. Again, more kind of reddish. Yeah, no. Nope, nope, no red for me. Don't do a lot of dark colors either, and a lot of this nail polish is so old it's probably dried out by now. Some of it falls apart, which I could actually glue that into the cap. I've seen how people do that, so I might just save all these little ones because I like those. This, I don't know. I think this one has seen better days. Nope, that one's still good. Okay, we'll keep that. Yeah, if it's still good and I like the color, I'll keep it. Purple, I guess I'll keep it. I'm sure I could make stuff with it, you know, combine it with other stuff. Like, I like this. This is good for those French manicures where you have like a little white stuff at the top, a little crescent. Yeah, that's good for that. So we'll keep that one. Here's a kind of purple sparkly one. This is pretty. Oh my gosh, you too. Really? I'm hoping you don't have to listen to a cat fight. That's very embarrassing when they do that. I wish I could have gotten them in sooner to get neutered. Seriously. I could have when they were little, but I just felt all bad about it and I didn't want to do it. And now I regret it and wish I would have done it. This one I'm going to try to thin out and see if I can't fix that one. I love this color. Absolutely love it. I've seen it on other people, and I was so excited when I saw that somebody gave that to me. Woohoo, the Secret Santa gave it to me, actually. That's who gave it to me. Okay. Pretty pink. Oh, by the way, all of you that have said, oh, you have such pretty skin, Dee Dee. It's so clear. One thing I don't have as far as clear skin goes is the wrinkle-free frown line. I definitely have a few frown lines, and then I got the lines in my head up here. So I bought this stuff for me for a Christmas present for myself, and it is supposed to get rid of all that stuff. It's supposed to have, I think it has like hyaluronic acid in it or something. Ooh, look, I just found another of that same color. So if this is good, I might get rid of that one. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I might do that. I don't need two of those. And I really prefer that color. These nail polishes I might give to my daughter Carol, because she might just actually wear them if they're not dried out. I like that pink. I think I showed you that already, though. Okay, now I got all these little ones, too. There's another one of those pinks. Again, if I have another one, I'm not going to need duplicates of them. I can always go out and buy more if I need it. But I don't know. I don't like keeping a lot of extra. That's part of minimalizing, is just finally parting with things and saying, okay, I have enough. I don't need all this extra. Yeah, all these little ones. Could actually give these to my granddaughter for Christmas. She might actually like those. I don't know if she wears nail polish. Maybe she does. I'll have to ask her mom. I'll ask Anna if she wears it. Because if she does, it's hers. It is definitely hers. Alright, so I'm going to put this aside for Madison. That's a great re-gift idea, I think. Because little girls like nail polish. So, yeah. We'll do it. We will give her it. Give it to her. Whatever. Put it in here for her. Yeah, she'll like that. Especially because it came from Grandma. If she's anything like me, the fact that Grandma gave her something is going to be special. I don't know about this one. Finding lots of markers in here, because when I used to have the desk, up until recently, I would just take the marker and stick it. Ooh, there's my concealer. I wonder if it's still good. I would just stick it in the desk. This is definitely dried out. I will be right back, y'all. As soon as I pick up the mess I just made. To be continued in a minute. Okay. What a mess. Okay, as I was saying, when I used to have the desk, I would drop stuff into the desk drawer. Okay, that is definitely dried out. If I can't reconstitute it with a little tiny bit of nail polish remover, then I will have to dispose of it. Alright. This is some nice fragrance. I don't know if I like it or not. It's kind of iffy. I'm going to go grab the trash can. That way. Oh, there's one right here. Never mind. I'll just throw it in there. Yeah, give her the red. She might like the red. She's into, I don't know, I think she's kind of into like goth and stuff like that. So all that stuff might mean a lot to her. I'll get her a different bag than this, because this isn't very pretty. It's kind of old and stuff. But I definitely can get her a better bag than that. And wrap that up for her. I don't know if I'm going to see my grandson, because my daughter's in the middle of a divorce from her husband. So I don't know if he's going to be at Christmas or not. I'm not sure. Okay, let's get some of these medicinal things out of here. My eye relief, my deodorant wipe. Okay. Yeah, mostly nail polish in here. We don't want any of that extra stuff. Stickers can go in there. This is my eyelid tape, where you actually tape your eyelid up so you don't have the overhanging eyelid. It never worked right for me, but I probably don't know what the heck I'm doing anyway, so. Okay. Yep. Just a bunch of extra stuff I don't need. Alright. So that cleaned that out quite a bit. A jump drive in here. I don't even know what's on that jump drive. You know how that is? You just randomly find stuff and you don't even know why you have it? Yep. That's what happens when you have too much stuff. Like I have too much stuff. That's much better than it was anyway. So we'll just leave that there to try to reconstitute it later. And put this aside for Madison. Put it up there. Check this one out. That's still, kind of good, I guess. All right, awesome. Okay, so that's what we ended up with right here. For that basket. But then I have this drawer still. Incorporate everything into there. There, now everything's together. This thing, I'm going to put my markers and pens and stuff in that I just found. I keep everything as organized as I can while I go through this whole room. If it takes me a while, it takes me a while. I'm not super tired anyway. I keep all my lipsticks out for later use. There, okay. One thing I don't want to do is clutter up my kitchen table. Hi, buddy, or my living room table, I should say. Otherwise, it kind of defeated the purpose of putting it here for mealtime, you know. Okay, I don't know what that's doing. Might need to thin that one too. Alright, so we got a few nail polishes here we're going to thin. Other stuff here. Okay. Got that figured out. Nail polish is done. Boom. Throw that out. Okay. And we'll stick this in the cream and lotion drawer, the bottom drawer in the kitchen. And then the books, we're probably going to put over on the bookshelf. This is going to go in my junk drawer in a minute if I have room. So I'm going to do that. Nope, not going to fit right now, but I can clean out the junk drawer and make it fit later. Okay. It's okay. You go up to your spot, buddy. You go up to your spot. Come on. Go up to your spot. It's okay. It's okay. Go on. Go on. There you go. There he is. You got to see it live on the DD channel. Yep, he goes up there and he snuggles up on the blanket up there. And then Maverick can't bother him. Maverick's down here wondering where he went. What happened, Mav? Mav. What happened, buddy? Where'd your buddy go? Where'd Bowie go? Yeah. He ran away, didn't he? Okay. Here's praying that the neutering time comes very soon. Alright. I now understand why people neuter when they're kittens and they don't wait forever like I did. I just felt so bad, you know? I love animals. I don't like putting them through pain. And I remembered the last time I neutered animals, how they just kind of bumped into things when they were all drugged and stuff. And that always bothers me. It makes me cry. So I put it off, and now I'm regretting putting it off. Because it should have been done when they were younger. So it would have been over with. And probably their pain threshold would have been better too. I don't know. Hopefully they won't have any major pain from it or discomfort. But we'll see how it goes. I think this vet that we're taking them to is really good about it. So, I mean, it's not a pleasant procedure. And to me, it feels like it's not fair that they have to have it done. But it also wasn't fair that we domesticated cats and dogs. So, you got to do what you got to do, you know. Alright, what is going on with this mess here? Let's see. Bunch of notepads and stuff that, like I said, I don't really need all these notepads in here. I like this one because it's got my initial on it. It's my grocery list, actually. There. That's what it looks like. It's pretty cute. I'll probably keep this one in here just to have something to jot down on. And then when I'm done with that, I can go out to the shed and get the rest of them. So, yeah. Okay. Bunch of books here that are going out to the shed. I'm not even going to sort through them because some of them are yearbooks, some of them are journals, and I know I don't need those in here for any reason. So out to the shed they shall go. But I've got ample amounts of notepads and stuff that I don't need all of them in here. Alright, so that's all set for the shed, I think. And now I'm just going to take the Santa bag, which I don't have hardly anything in it. Like I said, I was going to go through the stickers. I also told Matthew that he could have some of the stickers to mess with because he likes to do stuff with stickers. So we're kind of sharing them. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to keep my little blood tester nearby because I like to test my blood sugar when I have strips. I ran out of them. They're not cheap at all by any means. Okay. Take all of my accessories here and put them in the drawer for now. What, Mav? Okay. So I will set this up here with Madison's stuff. What do you want, Mavi? I'm going to bring this with me when I go see Amber. These are all old Amber papers from when she was so little. Look at that. Look at the writing. It's so big. Yeah. They grow fast, don't they? Kids grow up and move away. So you got to have some kind of memories you can hold on to. So I'm going to give that to her on Christmas. So she has those papers of when she was little. I think she'll get a kick out of it. I won't probably wrap it up, but I'll give it to her so she can have it. All right. Now, you want to go out? You go out. It's nice out today. Go ahead. Run, run, run. Go exercise by all means. Okay, I'm going to turn you all around. Every once in a while I'm looking at myself. What the heck? Oh, this is one of those stringy things that come in your new clothes. This thing was brand new when I got it. This is from Matthew's mom. It's pretty tight on me because I have another shirt on underneath it. See? A thermal shirt because it was chilly this morning and I just haven't taken it off yet. Ugh. Yep. Now I am going to put my bags aside so that I have them when I need bags. I don't know who gave that to him, but he's had it for quite a while. Don't know that he's used it a whole lot, but if he wants it in there with him, I can bring it. He has his own room in the back with his TV and his gaming stuff and whatever. But this table that I set up here is to encourage him to come out of the room with the whole table thing. All right, now that made a big dent in this room, and it's probably not going to look clean until I actually vacuum and, you know, neaten up the whole place like I should. This is kitchenware stuff, so I'm going to stick this in the kitchen cabinet. Oh, what's your buddy? Ouch. As I trip myself. You want to go outside and run around? Go ahead. Go ahead. Nice out. Okay. Now we have another box. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. We got a bird. Listen to this. Hello. It's going to work. Hello. Hello. I forget what Matthew does. He makes the thing talk all the time. It makes you sound so funny. La 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 la. It makes you sound so funny. La la la. I love that bird. He bought it for me. I know, I heard you. Where did the little switch go? Got to turn it off or it'll drive you nuts. Okay. This is his. Yeah, anytime I feel fat, I look at this picture right here. This was Randy's wedding. And when was it? 2018. I was quite a bit heavier. And it wasn't just heavy. I think I was bulkier, actually. A lot more fat under the skin, so to speak, I guess, than I have now. Oh, hello, 20 people. Anybody want to say hi? Good to see you anyway, even if you don't want to say hi. I totally understand your plight. You're afraid of somebody recording you and ending up on the next chit-chat video or, you know, whatever. And I'm saying chit-chat because I'm just making that up. Not based on an actual channel under that name. Nobody likes to be the topic of scorn or whatever, so... These are full of stickers, and these are going to go outside. Or to Matthew. Either one. Put this over here. My little tapes, though. I love these. Mommy Mars gave me these a long time ago. And it even has a Christmas one. They're called, what are they called? I want to say tacky tape, but that's not it. What are these things called? Washi tape. Yeah. We got this one. It's like a map, sort of, I guess, of some kind. And then I got this one that's like Little Red Riding Hood or something. I think that's what that is. Little girl in a red hood, so I'm assuming. And then we got a little gold. I might give that to Madison. That'll go with her nail polish stuff. And then we got a little bell, jingle bell washi tape. And some, what is this, reindeer? I don't know what it is. Some little red creature with some golden flowers. And I like that one. It's a little kid sleeping, I think. Snoozing, taking a nap. This one is a choo-choo train. Can barely see it, but oh, transportation, like boats and vans and trains and trucks. Pretty cool. Now we got a, what is this? I had to look up close at it. Oh, it's a Santa in a sleigh. Cool. I didn't even notice that. It's a little Santa Claus in a sleigh. You can't really see it very well. I can't even see it well. Some of these washi tapes are kind of washed out. This is like a floral thing, and this is like separate stickers. It's not actually tape. It's like little stickers, and I'm not sure what they want you to do with them, but I've used them for different things. And then there's like little green birds on the tree. And right here we have flowers. And I thought I had one with actual Christmas scene on it, didn't I? Did I lose it? I just literally had it in my hand. Oh well, if I see it, I will let you know. Put Maddie's thing back in there. Oh, this one. Yeah, that's the little Christmas one. Little Christmas bells. It's cool. I love little washi tape things. It's just fascinating to me because you can actually seal up presents with that washi tape, or you can decorate with the washi tape. It just has to be a stickable surface. So yeah, washi tape is staying in here. And I got more journals. Probably more stickers. This is more markers, and yeah, lots of markers. I'm going to go through those separate because I want to keep some of those in here. And maybe give some to Matthew too. I'm not sure. Alright, pictures. More stickers. I'll let him go through all the stickers that he wants, if he wants to. I love these little purses. These are so cute. They're like little Ziploc envelopes. And they got the little kitty. My Kitty, or Hello Kitty, I think is what it's called. And then we got Do This Stuff. It looks like that. Kind of like a little checklist. And then it says eventually on it. And do this stuff eventually. And some birthday cards. And a book with nothing in it. Like a little journal book, writing pad, whatever thing. Okay, and the rest is just like papers. Lots of papers that I don't feel like going through right now at all. So I won't. I'll just take it all and put it out in the shed. And someday when I feel like going through it and convincing myself that I really need to keep it, then I'll do that. But for now, it's going to go out in the shed, and I won't be tripping over it, which will be definitely a plus. Yes, exactly, Sweet Wheat. Put it in a cute bag. She'll love it. Exactly. That is what I plan on doing. Or a cute stocking. I'll put it in a cute stocking. She'll like that too. Okay, so, yeah, I'm probably not going to see my grandson, so my granddaughter is going to get spoiled quite a bit with all the stuff I give her. I have lots of stuff to give her. So this bag, or this box, I mean, I'm going to, and then I get a break. A little bit of a break. Till January. It's going to be kind of nice to have a little bit of a break. I'm actually looking forward to a break, believe it or not. My job isn't that hard, but I've just been really going lately, between church stuff and work stuff, parties, excuse me, Secret Santa and shopping and helping my kids through whatever issues they're going through. It's been a lot, not bad stuff, just a lot of stuff. And I am ready for a little bit of a breather, you know? So, yeah. Okay. My shoes. There. Okay. Well, the living room is coming along, y'all. It's coming along. I think I'll give her this too, because there's no way I'm going to wear yellow nail polish. Gross. That is not my thing. I do not like yellow. I don't even look good in yellow. Not for my nails. It would make me look like I had some kind of scurvy or something, I think. Who's coming in? Oh, it's Mimi. Hi, Mimi. This is where we're keeping all our presents, up there on the fridge. That box right there is full of some food I'm going to give to Amber. You hear a clinky noise. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it still clinking? I know what it is. You're hearing this. This chain on the back of my phone. Well, that's a cat food dish. That's not the chain. Here. This chain on the back of my phone is what you're hearing. It's clinking. I apologize for that. I'll try to declinkify it or whatever. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, by the way. Because I can't hear what you're hearing, obviously. Yeah, I'm holding on to the clinker. So it doesn't clink in your ears anymore. Yeah, I have a little chain on the back of my phone. It was connected to itself, or connected to the phone, and then it fell off. I think it's just glued on there loosely, so yeah, it's gonna happen sometimes. Alright, this all taken care of. And now for this. That goes in my bedroom. This is my nail polish that I just got. My new nail polish. I don't remember who gave it to me. Short-term memory, I'll tell you. It's a bummer when you can't remember stuff. But I like it a lot, that nail polish. So that's definite keeper. Thank you. Bathroom looks the same. You can kind of see my bedspread now. I don't have it covered up with a bunch of stuff other than things that I need to fold and put at the bottom of my bed. But it's this blue velvety material. It's so comfortable to sleep on this stuff, I'll tell you. It's like velour, I think. And then the kitty cats can sleep over there up on top of the dresser and the shelf that we built them. So yeah, that room still needs cleaning too, so I won't show you too much of that. But yeah, that's what we have going on in there. So, house tour. Woohoo! All right, now, what more to do here? More papers to go through eventually. Couple books. I got some good books that Matthew and I read together. I Know the Plans. Morning and evening devotional. And Celebrate Your Marriage. 2 good books. If you guys haven't checked out devotionals for your marriage and you want some, those are good ones I recommend. My work schedule. Some church cards. My Valiant Woman book and my notebook, which I need to look at because I think I have some recipes in there that I want to cook and make. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm about to cause an avalanche here. I'll be right with you guys in a minute. Stare at the ceiling a second. I'm about to avert a disaster. I'm going to move this stuff right over in here. Hopefully the cats will not get in there on it. And we got my, there, sorry about that. We got my wedding picture right here. That's our old wedding picture. This was a long time ago. 2015, I think. Back when I was quite heavy. Not that heavy anymore, thankfully. I can actually breathe now. I don't struggle to breathe like I did. And that's going on. Anything exciting? Visiting friends, family, cooking, baking, anything like that. I have not forgotten about the cult stuff. I am still going to do the next trait of culticism, whatever you want to call it. I just have not landed long enough to do it. And pretty soon, like I said, tomorrow's my last day for a little bit till after the holiday. Oops, hold on. So it's going to be a little while before I can get back at you with the cult stuff. But I will do it, I promise. Cult stuff and the cooking stuff and the diet stuff. And yeah, it's all still in the works. I'm still working on it. Still bringing more stuff to you when I can. That's the plan, man. So yeah. Anyhow, I think I will get going for now. This was almost a whole hour long chat session, and that's unusual for me. But I'm going to have my hands free to vacuum this carpet and sweep the floor in the kitchen and carry this tub outside so that it can make it to the shed and be out of my house and out of my face, and probably make up a whole other container to take out to the shed as well. That's the plan. So anyway, I will let y'all go. I appreciate you hanging with me while I show you around my house and what I'm doing to organize. I eventually will get to the kitchen next, and then, of course, tonight before bed, I'll clear off the bed so we can actually go into the bed and sleep. It's not that we sleep with junk at the bottom of our bed. I refuse. There's absolutely no way. I'm not a clutterbug to the point I was before, and I'm definitely not a scummy, filthy person at all either. I like cleanliness. Maybe not to the level that other people, want it to be perfect. But maybe someday when I have a really, really nice house, that stuff will matter a lot more to me. It just doesn't right now. Not that I don't want to be clean, but I'm not going to be OCD about it because I'm not OCD in that way. So, but I do like a clean environment, a sanitary environment, a hygienic environment, and an organized environment where I can find things. And as I get more and more organized and lessen the amount of things I have, it will be easier to keep clean, which is what my goal is. So hopefully for the new year, I think that is going to be my New Year's resolution, or whatever you want to call it, is just to really get things cleaned up, and minimalized. Minimalized. I don't know, whatever you call it. I want to do that. I want to declutter my environment and clean things and have things smelling good. And which right now, until the cats are neutered, that's going to be hard because I have to constantly spray the walls with cleaner because they spray everywhere. That's what males do when they're unneutered. And it's gross, yes, but until I can get in there, which they can't get me until January 9th, I have to just keep on spraying and cleaning every time they spray. So hopefully once they're neutered, that will end. I'm not the first person I've talked to or that I know of who has had cats that spray in the house if they're not neutered. It's kind of a cat thing that they do, unfortunately. But it's still gross and it still irritates me. But there's really nothing much I can do about it till I can get them neutered. So here's hoping that time comes sooner rather than later. Maybe they'll have like an opening before then. I can get them in sooner. But yeah. Anyhow, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will keep on getting some information together for the upcoming videos on cults and whatever else, eating and diets and whatever. Just a little quickie update. I have lost about 3 or 4 pounds since I started whole food plant-based eating. Unfortunately, it doesn't show in my chin this time around, but it's showing other places. So, yeah. Yeah, I know, Maritza. I should have neutered them when they were younger, but like I said, I've had really bad experiences with it, so I was weirded out by it. And I waited too long, but it's never too late, and it will be done soon. So, that problem will be solved, thankfully. Okay, so anyhow, yeah. So, like I said, I've lost about 3, 4 pounds, and it's not the pounds I'm so worried about at this point or concerned about. It's my health. I want to stay healthy. I want to live long. I want to have uh, enjoyable, healthy life and be around a long time to enjoy the healthy life and be healthy and happy enjoying it. So, yeah. Anyway, well, we're getting a little bit of a discount on it, Maritza. We have like special vets around here that help people that are lower income. There's Momo, by the way. This is our Momo. She's spayed. The other kitties are taken care of. Neo was neutered when we first got him. He was a wilder cat, and we neutered him right away to tame him down, and it definitely worked because he was very vicious. He was kind of dangerous when we first got him. It was like dealing with a cougar or something. Momo's been spayed since she was a kitten, and let's see, Michi has been spayed since she was a kitten. It was in my second marriage. I spayed them right away when they were babies. And who else? We got Neo, Momo, Mimi, Maverick, and Bo. We just have 5. And Maverick and Bo are the 2 that are not. And like I said, soon. Very, very soon. Counting down the days. I'm about to make a paper chain and start pulling the chain off. Because I'm very happy that it's going to finally be done and maybe they can all get along and stop fighting all night long. Because it's hard to sleep when you got cats growling and about to pounce on each other and rip each other to rivets. So, yeah. I think that's about it. I don't really have anything else to talk about. Do you guys want to talk about anything before I go? If you pose a topic, I'll stick around longer if you want. Oh, your father threw away a lot of the clutter? Yeah, that's really the best way to do it is have somebody else go through and just get rid of your stuff. If you have the guts to do that. I have a lot of sentimental things, but not as many as you would think. Some people that have like raised children, they keep every paper that kid has ever written, every project they've done, every craft. I don't have any of that stuff. I lost a lot of things through floods and through, not fires, through the floods mostly, honestly, and through moving, relocating. I've moved a lot in my life in the earlier years, like in my 30s and stuff. So I don't have a lot of stuff from my kids that I would have otherwise. That's why when I come across papers with their handwriting and stuff on it, I save it and I give it to them because, especially Amber, she gets real sentimental over that stuff. We've had some really good talks lately, Amber and I, about, when she left here and how she felt about it. And she feels that it was really the best thing to happen was that she got to go live with her dad at one point because she said, Mom, I never would have grown up. You would have pretty much kept me your baby, and I needed to grow up and make my own decisions and be independent. I think she was kind of right. So it was hard, though, at the time. It definitely was hard. But she's doing well, and we were reminiscing about some things yesterday that happened back in our past and whatever. We had a really good talk. Amber's doing very well for herself. She works 2 jobs. She's very responsible. If we could just help her get the toxic people out of her life, that would be better for her. But I think she's learning, kind of like I did the hard way, that there is a time you have to let go. Because when people teach you who they are, you believe them. When they show you who they are, you believe them. Not everybody is your friend. Anyway, saying that and experiencing it is often 2 different things, and hopefully those of you out there in YouTube land have learned that without having to go through a lot of hard knocks and pain to learn it the hard way, like I did, like my daughter did, and yeah. All right. And on that note, I will go. see my numbers are dwindling, which means y'all are like, okay, time to switch to another channel. And I'm kind of feeling the same way, because I'm going to go and check out and see what's good on TikTok and some of the other social media. Check my Facebook a little bit, see who's reached out to me, because I got lots of different chat groups I'm on. I'm on my work chat group, and so yeah, there's always something exciting going on. And of course my church chat groups too. So, all right. You have a great rest of your day. It is Tuesday. It feels like a Friday. It really does, but it's not. And I'm going to go and make some veggie tacos, I think, or veggie taco salad, and feed my husband and myself. So have a great one, and I'll talk to you soon. Be blessed. Shalom.